body cam photo shows moment that Kansas City woman aged 26 aimed her gun at police when she was shot 5 times. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to ABG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a young lady from Kansas City, Missouri. She was actually shot 5 times when she was pulled over by police, and they went to go to the car and, talk to her and see what was going on. Because the car that she was in fit the mold of a car that was in a bank robbery just previously, and they wanted to ask some questions and find out what was going on. Before I dive into the story, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to ABG's Point of View. Thanks for coming. Can you do me a huge favor? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. It'll bring more prospective people over similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A Kansas City woman was shot and wounded by Kansas City, Missouri police last week. Had been charged with several counts after police released images of a body cam that show her to be armed. The Jackson County Prosecutor's Office charged Leonna Hale, age 26, of Kansas City, Kansas, with unlawful firearm possession, exhibiting a firearm, and resisting arrest. The prosecutor's office said that the body camera video of the shooting showed Hall was holding a gun in her right hand on Friday, and the police tried to arrest her in connection with the reported carjacking that had occurred in Kansas City, Kansas. Hale was continually displaying a weapon during her encounter with police and also appeared to be attempting to flee. Some false narratives about what happened. Last Friday night at 6 and Prospect Avenue, unfortunately, were readily open upon some media and other sources. Our job as prosecutors is to remain neutral and review all evidence. Our review of the body cam provided the actual accounts of the event last night. Of that night, not last night. The 2 officers stated that she was armed with what they believed a handgun. Body camera footage confirms that the officer's statements that Hale was holding a gun is true. Still photos taken from the body cam footage of this encounter also demonstrate a weapon was present and is in the hands of the defendant. Although the full footage of the body camera footage is not released yet, Baker released a still image of one of the body cameras worn by the police officers to back up their claims. And there's a little more that goes on with the story, but before I dive in and give you my assessment of the video, I'm going to give you a short little video so you can look at this and then we'll discuss this. I'll be right back.
They got her in handcuffs while they shot her, y'all. Why they shot her? They got her in handcuffs while they shot her, y'all. Why they shot her? Why they shot her, y'all? They got her in handcuffs. I've never seen. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Arkansas, but I stopped here to get some gas, y'all, and to get some ice cream for my kids, y'all. And my son just watched this. My 1-year-old son just watched this. My 10-year-old son just watched this, and my 13-year-old son just watched this happen. The man ran. She was finna cooperate. She got scared. She ran down there. They shot her. 1, 2, 3, 4. My son got it on his phone too. They got her in handcuffs while she shot God. I'm a medical assistant, God. It ain't right. I'm a medical assistant, God. It ain't right. My son in the store. My son in the store. My son in the store. My son.
Okay. As you can very well see, you see the young lady Leonna Hale lay on the ground in cuffs, but her shirt was bloodied up with, red blood from being shot 5 times. Now, the still images that I've displayed, it showed that she was pointing a gun. Unless that's a fake gun and it's, you got some cell phone, because it is cell phone and different weapons of that nature, and weird kind of contraptions made all across the world that look like a gun, but it ain't a gun. I mean, but from what I see, it looked like a gun. And if I'm standing maybe, a few feet away from you, maybe 100 feet away from you, something like that, and you pointing it back, I don't know if it's, I don't know if it's not a gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's not weapons in there. So, she laid that out there. She told them that it was a weapon, but then she pulled out a weapon in her hand. Like that could have been his weapon that was in the car, and she could have had her own. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say it was the one that was in the one doing the carjacking and the robbery and all that. That might have been somebody else. It could have been a mistaken identity. But it happened to fit the mold, and it was too convenient for her to get out and run and point the gun back and all that. So, by you getting up and running and fleeing is basically an admission of guilt, and is letting me know, yeah, you was the one that did it and you was in the mix of it and you shouldn't have been doing that. Now, you screaming out saying you're pregnant, that ain't helping nothing. No one cares about that. You committed a crime and they're going to take you down as you're a normal criminal, okay? They don't care about all that, you know what I'm saying? So when people do crimes, okay, they think that, it's okay for you to go out and do something, but then cry wolf when you about to get caught and something about to go down. That don't work. That don't work these days, you know what I'm saying? Cops ain't trying to hear all that, you know what I mean? There's enough black folks, they can attest to that, something go down, they ain't asking questions, cuz they shooting first, then they ask later, you know what I'm saying? So even when you do cooperate, so they want to get you, they're going to get you anyway. The fact that you got out the car and you ran and you pointed the gun back basically was telling them, hey, listen, shoot me 5 times wherever you're going to shoot me at, and we're going to go from there. You better be glad they didn't give you a headshot, because we'd have been talking about, Leonna Hale, you know what I'm saying, in a different light. So thank God she's still here. Thank God, everything worked out. Hopefully she can give birth to that child and everything is working out and the kid doesn't die and all that kind of stuff. But the unfortunate part of all of this is she's a mother of 2, about to be 3, and now you're going to prison because you're caught up in these crimes. And now we got more babies with no parents. I don't know what the father is. That's her boyfriend. Maybe the boyfriend was the father. I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of their family. So it's an unfortunate situation all around. All I know is we got more kids with bad parents. There's too many kids with bad parents that don't want to take care of their responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, here we go, back to square one again. So do I feel sorry for her? No. Do I feel sorry for the kids? Yes. Because the kids never asked to be here. They didn't put their hand up and say, hey, can I, come to this world and, do what I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we bring them here, as adults. So, you got to look at it like that and just use a little bit of, brain power, you know what I'm saying? If that's a such thing, you know what I'm saying, for these criminals, because, just having those kids, you can't really love your kids that much. If you still out here running the streets doing all kinds of crazy stuff, gripping pistols and guns and all that kind of stuff, so carjacking people up and all, you can't possibly let them little girls the way they need to be loved. So, maybe I'm being judgmental, I don't know. But I know for me, I got kids, and I'm not going to put myself in a position where the system is going to take me away from my children. Although I tell them I love them, but I'm still letting the system take them away because I'm too selfish to get out of my own way. We got to do better than that, okay? There's too many kids out here that's being orphans, that's being left alone with all different types of family members. They get molested, all kinds of stuff, abused and all that. And now it's just one big grim situation. All because the original parents did not want to do what they was charged to do. And take care of, and that was take care of these kids up to adult age, and then let them get out the coop, fly off, go to college, get your education, and now you live your life as an adult, a responsible, normal adult. I guess they can't do that. So that's the end of my story. Prayers up to these kids, that I hope something good comes out of this for these kids, and let the parents get what they get. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she didn't get killed, but she still got to pay the price, and she still got to learn. So if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. And share the video. Share the video all across all your major platforms. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Vine, you know, all those. If you still use Vine, I don't know if it's still a thing or not. You know, so check me out on all my social media platforms, and you know, leave me a comment down below and let me know if the cops was correct in shooting her, and they should not be charged with any type of, you know, I guess crimes per se, or let me know they was wrong. They should have never shot her and everything was cool. You give me your assessment and let me know what's going on, and we'll have a conversation. All right. In the meantime, between time, I love every single one of y'all. This channel was nothing without you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. I thank you. I love you, and please be careful while you out there. Love y'all. Peace.